No, I don't think anyone's gonna mouth off. I'm sorry. Was I live? I was reading the little caption. Do you want your live feed to be moderated? No, I don't. So anyway, here I am in the van. I don't know how this works. I heard that people are going to be highly rewarded for going YouTube live, and I really like the YouTube platform. So I thought I would give it a try. I've certainly had some practice on TikTok and Facebook. Can I mention those platforms on this platform? I hope so. So yeah, my name is Vincent Hamilton, and I am in a van in California. See how I ran that together? I came to that conclusion. And I'm 56 years old. I have 24 years of experience as a quality engineer, working in a variety of industries, aerospace, automotive. I did some DoD work, 2 tech-based startups, medical device, formerly senior design quality engineer for a major medical device manufacturer. And now I live in a van and work off of Tasker. If you've ever heard of the app, that's what I'm doing for a living right now. And interestingly enough, I'm loving it more than, I love the freedom of it. There went my shot at getting a job as an engineer, didn't it? It went right out the window with that comment. You hear what he said? He likes it more than being an engineer. That's not what I said. This is a very fulfilling, interestingly, yeah, it's very fulfilling career. The freedom of being in the van and working off the Tasker app. I don't know if you know how it works. I'm not a paid advertiser or anything, but it's a pretty great app. So why not share the experience? Get to turn the app on, have a square mile radius, and anyone who needs a task in that area can ding you, and you go and help them out. And that's what I've been doing, and living in the van with my 2 bulldogs. And I have an English bulldog. He's 84 pounds. He's wanting to be on my lap right now. And I have a 30 pound Frenchie. He thinks he's 130 pounds, as every Frenchie does. Louis Vuitton, and my English bulldog is Bakersfield. So yeah, I'm quite a unique character, and I can't wait to develop this platform, this channel. I already have some videos out. I have a ton of videos in my phone that I would like to share with everyone. About my experience, my journey. I've been in a van for I'll skip around 16 months now. And it's all been California and Arizona. I bought my van instead of built my van. I know that was a twist, huh? And I have an Airstream Interstate 24X. It's the largest Class B van that you can purchase, made on the largest chassis, a 170 Mercedes 3500 XD 4-wheel drive. Yeah. So I'm going to have a pretty unique perspective on van life, because you have there are many versions of van life, but you have 2, I think, main versions, which are, someone, not that one is better than the other or vice versa, but you'll have someone living in a little Dodge Ram, and they'll be full-time, and, kind of got some solar panels on top, and charge a cell phone or whatever, maybe run a hot plate inside. That seems to be what I encounter more than anything. Again, nothing wrong with that. I've encountered quite a few, more than I can count, actually, which is about 9. Getting the double digits, it slows me down. So there's that van life, and then you see these guys that I don't know what they do for a living, but they have a lot of money. They have some big fancy ass house, and this is like their little getaway. They jump in their $250,000 van on a Saturday morning and go, through the desert and boondock for 2 days. And what is unique about me is I have that van, and I live in it full-time, day to day, which I don't think anyone else is or does. Not in a van this size, of this magnitude. So I don't know that matters, but it certainly changes my perspective. And that's why my perspective is going to be more unique than anyone else's. that and the fact that I have worked as an engineer in quality control in many different industries, as I named earlier. Are you guys keeping up, writing this down? Good. So, I will be speaking at the Project Van Life Summit, second time I have spoken at the summit. It'll be February 21st, 1 o'clock PST. And I will talk about, PST? I will talk about Van Life Unveiled, the things that you did not know and you probably should, you know? I'm not putting down van life because it's the best decision I ever made in my life. But, you know, I will be exposing, I will be talking about some of the negatives, not to scare anyone off, not to start any arguments or disagreements or anything like that, or spread any negative energy. Just want to be, you know, again, my unique perspective, but just want to be very, you know, there's a lot of insider tips that I'm going to share and a lot of experiences, let's just say, that there are things that happen to the van that you just don't think about until you're in it. And then you're like, wow, I really did not consider that. Okay? I mean, I took 5 minutes to explain it, so you can imagine, right? You can imagine the detail I'm going to go into. So, yeah. So, again, I'm 56 years old. I lived in, I'm originally from Ohio. I guess this will be my introductory video. Originally from Ohio. Lived in Philadelphia for 7 years. Atlanta, Georgia. Then moved to California in 2013. Granny was not on top. She was not. But I still moved to California. And I have lived North California, Central California, and Southern California. Most recently, before I left in the van, I was living in Oceanside, which I'm sure you've heard of. I guess it's a pretty popular hotspot. And I had a view of the beach from my balcony. Yeah. And then moved in this thing. And I did it in 5 weeks. I was laying in bed one night, thinking about my life and what I wanted to do and where I wanted to go. And I got the idea. Well, I was actually scrolling, I think it was Facebook Marketplace. And this Airstream Interstate van popped up. It was a 24 GL Grand Lounge, or GT Grand Tour. And it was black and had this nice interior. And I was like, wow, you know, I wonder what it'd be like to live in that. And that's what sparked the idea. 5 weeks later, I'm living in the van. I'm living in a van, not that van. I actually called about that van, and it was kind of whatever. It didn't really come to fruition. And I went to an Airstream dealer to look at a used van. I hope you're keeping up to this with this. I went to the Airstream dealer, and they had like in 2018, it was like 160. I stepped inside. Someone had been smoking cigars. I was like, oh my god. And there sat this beauty on the showroom floor. Wow, they're funny, this shirt. On the showroom floor, the Airstream Interstate 24X. This is not a paid advertisement, believe it or not. And I saw it and fell in love, and I knew it was a little expensive to be, you know, van lifing in, but I was working as an engineer at the time and thought it'd be cool, right? Work remotely, because I've been working remotely since 2016. I mean, I mentioned that, right? Yeah, I've been working since 2016 as a consultant remotely, and just thought, hey, you know what? The van's not going to change anything. So here I am, and now I'm a van expert. Is it expert? For 10,000 hours. So I've spent more than 10,000 hours in a van. I guess if you spend 10,000 hours doing something, you're an expert. So, so I can speak on the subject. Okay, so check out my videos. Follow me on Facebook, Vincent Hamilton, Holy Moly Vincent on Instagram, and Holy Moly Vincent on TikTok. I'm gonna say Instagram again. And you can check out my videos. My Project Van Life Summit speech is coming up this Wednesday, the 21st, from 1 to 2 PST. And you can tune in and hear the topic, Van Life Unveiled. Yeah, I'm kind of a comedian in my own head, so it's okay. And hopefully you not only get some entertainment out of my channel, but gain some knowledge as well, okay? So have a good evening, and this is my first test run. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I hope you enjoy my videos. Like and follow, and there'll be more to come.